Hi friends, so today we're going to be looking at the life of a man that allowed selfishness to get the worst of him. Doing wrong when we know what is right. Have you ever been in that position? Pilate is infamous for choosing to allow the death of an innocent man, even though from his own mouth he declared Jesus innocent 3 times. Pilate allowed the execution of Jesus because he was ultimately most concerned not about what was right, but what was best for himself. He was a selfish man who protected his job instead of doing what was right and using his power to protect an innocent man. It can be easy for us to click our tongues and throw stones at Pilate. However, are we not the same as him in some ways? Selfishness is a beast that lives in all of us. It doesn't take long to think of times when we have chosen to do what is best for ourselves instead of love God or other people, right? But do we have to stay that way? Or was the very person Pilate executed the Savior who was ultimately completing God's plan to save selfish people like us? Pilate's story is well known, and his place in human history is documented in the most well-read, well-listened to publication in the world, the Bible. Pilate is a good mirror for our souls. Are you like him in any way? What if Christ were to be brought into your metaphorical palace and you were asked by the crowds, what will you do with him? Would you choose your selfish beast over Christ? Or would you recognize who Jesus, the Savior, King, is? Would you see Jesus' innocence as the innocence you need for your sinful life and ask him for help? You see, those we read about in the Bible were real people like us. They lived in a different time, in a different place, but the human heart is the same throughout time. We all want to be selfish kings or queens, looking out for our good, our desires, our lives. But Christ came to save us from our selfish pursuits and give us an identity, to give us identity, forgiveness, and position in him. Ironically, everything Pilate was trying to protect, his position, his identity, he ultimately lost it because it was temporary. Christ offers us eternal innocence, a heavenly position in his family, and an eternal place to call home, the new heaven and the new earth. So why turn him down? Have you chosen Christ over your own selfish gain? As Jesus says in Mark 8:36 and 37, what do you benefit if you gain the whole world but lose your own soul? Is anything worth more than your soul? Think about it.